Well, I found my sweater that I picked up in Sweden, and it's kind of warm, but may get some snow. And you know, people who are home today watching the weather, watching what's going on, often are retired and thinking about what the heck is going on. I've heard some rumors about something happening with Medicare, and it always scares us when we hear about something happening with Medicare. You got to understand, I'm on Medicare too. So AnnaMarie Morrow is here, and she is the expert. So we were lucky enough to get her on here with us today and talk about something that I heard. They're talking about the 2022 Medicare numbers are out, and they say a big part in Part B. So kind of explain what Part B is, and then tell us what that big change is, AnnaMarie.
Yeah, good morning, Terry. Yeah, Part B increase for next year. It's a big one. In fact, it's the largest dollar increase we've ever seen with Part B. So your Part B insurance, that covers everything outside of the hospital. Your Part A is everything within the hospital, and B is all your doctors, your clinic visits. And that premium you are responsible to pay. Once you elect Medicare, you go on your supplements. No matter which supplement route you go, you will always have your Part B premium. And that will be automatically deducted from your Social Security. Now, that big increase for next year, it's going from $148.50 this year all the way up to $170.10 next year. So yeah, the largest dollar increase we have ever seen. So that's something to definitely be aware of and take into consideration as you plan for next year.
Wow, and I think also with Part B, that depends on your wages too, how much you earn. Is that correct? Can you give us some guidelines on that?
Yeah, absolutely. When you hit a certain dollar limit 2 years previously, it's a 2-year look back. They look at your income. So if you are a higher income wage earner, you will be delivered an IRMA notice. And what that means is once you've elected Part B, or if you've already elected Part B, and as every year presents itself, they will send you a notice if you show a higher income 2 years previously. So this is another way to tax those higher income earners. It doesn't mean you have more medical coverage offered to you. It just is another form of taxation for the higher income earners. And this is really something to plan for and to be prepared for. You know, not long ago, we met with a woman who was planning on retiring. She had her ducks in a row. She brought us in what she expected her net expenses to be in retirement. And on that sheet she brought in, she had labeled out all of her line item details. And one of them was her Medicare Part B. What she anticipated to pay was that base premium. And so then as we got talking through her tax planning, income planning, investment planning, it turned out she was going to have to pay over $500 a month just for her Part B, not including any supplements. So this is really something you want to be aware of when planning for your retirement, when planning out your income strategies, tax, investment strategies. Your Medicare is wrapped up into all of that as well.
And Medicare, I thought, was getting an increase. They call it a COLA, cost of living, whatever it stands for, but you had an adjustment with that. It's a cost of living adjustment. Does that kind of wipe that out this year with these changes?
So, yeah, with that Social Security COLA increase of 5.9%, we know that there's a trade-off there, right? We have that increase to our cost of living, so that gives room for Medicare to also inflate that increase as well. So you're gonna have that trade-off. Income ranges have increased, the IRMA has increased. So with that, yes, we did have that larger cost of living adjustment as well.
Well, every time I hear IRMA, I always thought all this was just for IRMA, but it's for all of us if you are on Medicare and have, of
That's
course,
right.
the
It's
Part
not a hurricane either. That's right.
Kind of feels like it after hearing all that. But the bottom line is, when you don't want to get depressed about all of this, you want to find ways to help and find someone who can help you with all of this retirement planning. Why don't you give us the information of how they can give you all a call and work through this, because you guys are the experts.
Yeah, absolutely. If you go to our website at merkleplan.com, there's opportunities there to schedule a 15-minute retirement checkup call or a Medicare checkup call. You'll have access to our calendars. You can schedule that 15-minute call. That's a great way to get some information. Also, head to our YouTube channel, Merkle Retirement Planning. You'll see a host of the episodes that we've done. You can type in search words like Medicare or HSA accounts, any topic within that planning for retirement you can find on our YouTube. That's a great resource for you to use as well.
Well, it is complicated. I can attest to that. And you are I've got your Retirement Planning Director of Medicare for Merkle. Thank you so much for being with us today and joining us and continuing to tell us all about what's going on. I'm sure they'll give you a call. Thanks so much. Have a good day.